Okay. So it would appear that the autosave set us back quite a ways. I don't actually know what the autosave icon is, come to think about it. Okay, it didn't set us back far.
Happened that way, Alice. You remember poor Mr. Crook died, didn't he? Dr. Wilson rejects spontaneous combustion, but I trust Mr. Dickens.
There we go. So I'm currently getting like collectathon vibes from this. With the memories and all of that, but I don't know if they're going to let me go back. Is sort of the problem. So I can't be fussed to scour every last inch of these levels. And I don't want to look up a walkthrough if I don't have to, specifically for my first playthrough, so. Also, I've gotta say, now that I actually have long hair, like, I'm sure Alice's hair would have looked realistic to me a while ago, but now that I have long hair, it's like, not so much. Also, was it this glossy last night? Because, I don't know. I'm gonna try not to be bothered by it.
The Hatter's domain, almost as I remember it.
Appearances, as you know better than most, can be deceiving, Alice. Much has changed since your last visit.
Dr. Bumby says change is constructive, that different is good.
Different denotes neither bad nor good, but it certainly means not the same. Find the Hatter, Alice. He knows more about different than you.
But does he know more about the difference between bad and good?
Making friends, Alice. You're as randomly lethal and entirely confused as you ever were.
I've managed without you so far, Cat. Return to whatever hovels home to you. I'll call if I need you.
Predictably rash. It's not a question of if, Alice, it's when. Now hold on, and as they say, shut up.
So typical. I've made more graceful entrances. I suppose I must be grateful nothing's broken.
Okay. When on the vent, you can rotate Alice. To exit the vent, press spacebar or simply move away from it. So they don't seem to have controller based to... Wait, her dress changed.
short dress up around your neck. Just outside Harrods it was. Fortunate your undergarments had been laundered.
I am assuming that's an enemy. Oh, there is blood. Okay. I should be able to get over there. Yep. Wait, what? Okay, for a bottle, I want to... Oh. I still don't know why I... No, come on. Ah. I still don't know why I want bottles, but... So I still don't know, these things on the left here. I'm guessing that's how many there are total for this chapter. But no, the Cheshire cats, I have no clue. I just want to point this out there that I have no clue how you're supposed to pronounce that name. I just typically call them the Cheshire cats. There's a platform there. Nope. Well, where the heck am I supposed to go? I hope there's... I really do genuinely hope there's a way to replay chapters to get stuff you missed. Because if there's not, that's going to be really annoying. But no, it looks like there's a platform there. No. Okay, that definitely isn't a platform. But then where else am I supposed to go? Whew. Unless... Oh, there's a pig snout over there. Dang it. Maybe I shouldn't be doing this on a moving platform, huh? I don't know why I insist on making things harder for myself. So I'm assuming it's going to be like the teeth, where when I get enough, the game will finally tell me why I'm collecting them. I am loving the aesthetic of this game, though. I find the tutorials to be generally completely unnecessary and kind of intrusive, but... Is there anything over here? Where'd the fork come from? Okay. Oh, ow. So I'm guessing on higher difficulties, time won't pause when those guys lunge. You know, if the combat stays this good, like the controls are a bit confusing, but the combat is already showing more promise than the original one did. I might actually try it on a higher difficulty. I don't think anyone but a masochist would try the original one on a higher difficulty, because again, like, on normal, it's fine, but it's mediocre. The combat in the original. I really do wish that more games had aesthetics like this. Like this. Oh, I love it. What? Oh, it's a moving platform. I was wondering why am I going away from it? I keep... Oh, shoot. Yes, I would like to... The controls are a little confusing. Gosh dang it. Okay, so the combat does kind of show its weaknesses when you have multiple enemies you're targeting. What I hear a snout. I think it's on the other side of... Sounds like it's like right here. But I'm worried if I go over there that I won't be able to return. Ah, nice. A picnic basket full of teeth.
Open, Alice. Never closed. Never locked. It needs no key. Alrighty. I do really like the stylizing the health bar as roses. Dang it. Got stopped by an invisible wall. So I'm missing out on teeth. I bet I can still reach it from that platform. Yeah. There we go. I hear another snout. Where is it? Sounds... I think I saw the corner of it. Yep. Yeah, the controls are rather unintuitive.
Like, I expect to... It makes sense to me for... Whoa, what the... heck happened there? It makes sense for me for left trigger to be aim. But left trigger instead is... lock on. And it makes sense for left bumper to be lock on, but that's go tiny. But I don't dare manually edit the controls because there may be, like, I'm assuming the other buttons will be used for something eventually. The other face buttons. Yeah, Clockwork Bomb and Hoppy Horse, which I have no clue what those are. Toggle ranged weapons, so yeah, like, I think they probably did the best they could. Like, I'm not coming up with anything off the top of my head that would work better, but it definitely isn't great. Oh.
I know you hear me, you contrary child. Use the bedpan and let go of that wretched rabbit.
That's... Okay, so I'm actually gonna grab that again. Oopsie. So, in the boxed version of the original Alice, American McGee's Alice, you get this casebook Hieronymus L. Wilson. I can't be reading that correctly. That's... But that can't possibly be that old lady, right? Like, I forget what her name is. Bumby.
The railway running through Wonderland.
No, that's the... Jin, which...
It could have happened that way, Alice.
Pris. Okay, so that's not the same person. I didn't think so, because this lady seems to be rather, what's the word? Antagonistic? No. Oh, I am losing my English. Antagonistic towards Alice. But no, apparently it's not the same person, so never mind. think I need to tone down the sensitivity just slightly. If I can. Occurs to me I don't think there's any option for that. Okay, that's kind of bad. Which way? Okay, I'm guessing that's the where you are supposed to go, so this should lead to a secret.
Alice was often alone, and Materia had a lonesome child, I suspect. Her sister, though loving and much loved, was too old to be a playmate.
Yeah. So, so in case anyone doesn't know, the original American, bad world scene there. The original, American McGee's Alice is supposed to take place after the original works. So after Alice's adventures in Wonderland and Through the Looking Glass, it's supposed to take place after that. So in this world, those original writings by whoever wrote it, I listened to the audiobook. It didn't have much for me. Like, I liked very, very specific parts of the... Ooh. Ooh, okay. Oh. Okay. More of that guy. You know, I was... So when I was playing Serious Sam 4, I was talking about good boss design. This definitely has good boss design. I don't know if this is going to be a boss or just a mini boss. Like, it definitely presents itself as a, oh, I'm fighting two of them now. Oh boy. Ah, man. Yeah, this definitely has good boss design. So the question is, did that save put me before or after I collected this?
Alice was often alone, and clearly hadn't learned some child, I suspect. Her sister, though loving and much loved, was too old to be a playmate.
But no, more what I meant is I don't know if the iPot is going to turn into a regular enemy. But having you face off against... Oh, heck. Having you face off against one. And then one with another one firing at you from a distance. And then, with a fodder enemy, to borrow a term from the new Doom games. And then fighting two with fodder enemies. Like, this really does test everything you've learned up to this point. Or at least what you're supposed to learn up to this point. And is it just me, or is this guy just not dying? There we go. Oh my gosh, his eye was just rolling down the platform. So I think I'm only able to get one hit in. So I think I should just... Oh. I meant... I will say, however, that the camera angles get a little confusing. Testing. That might be fine. I just noticed that my voice was rather heavily fighting with the audio. Guess I should probably do it just a little more. Yeah, so oh, that's right, it spawned me. So yeah, this is a large reason why I often prefer
Alice was often
manual saves.
child, I suspect. Her sister, though loving and much loved, was too old to be a playmate.
I do really like how they integrate the backstory more into the actual game, because in the original game, you really had to have the version that has the casebook to understand exactly what's going on. Oh. He died rather quickly that time. I didn't even get to his second phase, or third phase. Oh. I just noticed that there's still... Come on. There we go. Now, you know what? I'm actually going to... For this fight, it would make sense to upgrade the Vorpal Blade, but I think in the long run, upgrading the Pepper Grinder is the better choice. Oh man, this is hard. There's I'm assuming that I can't
Alice was often alone. An interior and lonesome child, I suspect. Her sister, though loving and much loved, was too old to be a playmate.
I'm assuming I can't battle them with the pepper grinder, but if I can, I might be able to make that last bit easier by killing the one from a distance. Oh, ow. There we go. You can fight them from a distance. Ow. I was pressing back. I was pressing back. Ow. What? What hit me? What hit me? Gosh dang it.
Alice was often alone. An interior and lonesome child, I suspect.
I still maintain that that's a good, I still maintain that that's a good boss fight. It's just that I haven't gotten the hang of the combat yet. And, I would say that's partially the fault of the game design, because by this point, because I don't think they exactly gave me enough time to get good at the game. Like enough opportunities to get good at the game, but come on. I don't fully understand the timing. Because most of the time, he'll do a single swipe, but sometimes he'll just keep swiping. Ow. 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 Oh, come on. It also doesn't help that I play every game like a button masher. So, what? So, like, I know I should only press X to attack the number of times that I need to attack. I just
Alice was often alone, an interior and lonesome child.
repeatedly hit it,
Too old to
which causes problems in many games. I should train myself out of it. You know what? I'm gonna upgrade this. I'm going to upgrade the Vorpal Blade because I know that they wanted me to upgrade it earlier. Oh, shoot. Yeah, that... I would... For how much I've been singing the praises of this, boss fight, I will say that that opening is pretty cheap. There we go. Because you can't... Dodging is a little weird. Unless you're locked on. Like you can't... Like you can't dodge backwards unless you're locked on to something. Oh, come on. Come on. Also the delay between the... Oh, there are teeth back there. I missed teeth. I don't think I can go back. How did I miss those? Or did they respawn after I died? Does just everything respawn?
Alice was often an interior and lonesome child, I suspect. Her sister, though loving and much loved, was too old to be a playmate.
I will say this game is harder than the original game. Like, the reason why the mediocre gameplay never becomes a... The reason the mediocre gameplay never becomes a problem in the original American McGee's Alice is because that game errs on the side of making the game too easy. Why does it keep going to sleep? It didn't used to do that. Oh, why did it auto-target that one? There we go. That's how you do it. You just mix up the Vorpal blade and the Gatling pepper grinder. Ow. Okay, that wasn't even remotely fair. Da, 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 da. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Yes! Yeah! So remember what I said about a good boss fight should, well, it should basically be a test. It should, require you to do, to do everything that the game had taught you up to that point. That's definitely what this fight was. I literally had to use both my weapons.
He's obsessed with time. Find him, or your own time may be short.
Oh.
Brush yourself off, girl. The Hatter should see you at your best, after all.
So they're doing... So that's what the select button does. So yeah, the original game had a button you could use to call the Cheshire Cat, well, whenever you wanted to in that game. But I guess in this game, it's just whenever the game wants to give you an optional Cheshire Cat line. Also, it's not obvious that those are harmful. I'm just going to point that out. Ooh. Still don't know what the bottles are for. Like, maybe they're just pointless collectibles. Also, surely I'm reaching or nearing the end of chapter 1. What? Okay, so that was just for some teeth and... Actually, do I have enough teeth for... I do. So now both my pepper grinder and my Vorpal blade. Yeah, I think that lasts longer now. Tanks my frame rate, but... Yeah, for some reason, this game that came out in like 2010, I think, is using like 100% of my GPU's 3D whatever. I have Task Manager up on one of my displays. And the 3D bar graph is really high. Admittedly, I am I have this set up with 8x multi-sampling and sparse grid super sampling. Which means it looks more gorgeous than pretty much any game that comes out nowadays, because for some reason we've decided to make multi-sample anti-aliasing obsolete, which is really, oh dang it, all the way back here. So yeah, multi-sample anti-aliasing is the best form of anti-aliasing, because it basically uses the 3D data and to get rid of jagginess, but unfortunately it does admittedly have problems with how games nowadays are made, because it can't work with post-processing. Like it can't anti-aliasing it can't anti-alias post-process effects, and it can't anti-alias transparency, which is why I'm using sparse grid super sample anti-aliasing, which basically just super samples wherever there are transparent textures. Because technically super sample anti-aliasing is the best, but it has such a large performance impact that oh. Some walls and floors are weak and can be destroyed. Place the clockwork bomb near the weak surface. Detonate the clockwork bomb and destroy the weak surface. Okay. So do I have an unlimited supply of these guys? Oh, is that the weak? Or is that the... I'm gonna guess that that's the weak one. Can I bomb this? No? Ah. Here we go.
We'll all roast in our beds, Alice, for the sake of your father's unnatural devotion to printed paper. This horde of flammables wants only a malignant spark and poof, our flesh and blood is smoke and ash.
But yeah, aside from super sample anti-aliasing, every other form of post-process anti-aliasing just sucks. That, like, there's no better word for it. It just... FXAA, SMAA, temporal anti-aliasing, just... they're all varying levels of blurry and bad at getting rid of jaggies, which is a darn shame. Oh, I think this is...
Our lovely library was a fire trap. A conflagration waiting to happen.
Conflagration. Oh, hello. When Alice's health is low, hysteria becomes available. Enter hysteria by pressing... I'm not using the keyboard. Gonna guess why? While in hysteria, Alice cannot be hurt and will inflict more damage. Oh, so this is going to be like the blood fountains in the original game. Be careful, hysteria only lasts for a limited time. Oh, left stick. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna want to get a closer look at Alice in hysteria mode, because that was awesome. Like, it wasn't the same as the blood fountains or whatever they were in the original game, but still really cool. I don't think it was blood fountains. I think it was perfume or something. I cannot remember. Oh.
No. Bad dream. A blasted good night.
Hatter, I recall leaving you in a decrepit condition, but
What?
not in pieces.
Oh, it's you.
What's happened here? You've lost your hat, And some parts are missing.
Missing indeed, though things being what they are. I barely missed their missing. As to what's happened, you should know that better than I. It's your place after all. I know my place.
When did you ever know your place? Or how to keep it? Now what's going on?
That's going on. Round and up and down, into my ears, and through my eyes, up my nostrils, down my gullet, and whining in my gut.
Papa was exceedingly fond of trains. I don't like them much.
You won't like this one at all. Nothing like when Mock Turtle was in charge of the looking glass line. This railroad's a bloody shambles. The stink is ferocious, light, blinding, the noise hellacious.
Quite, Tata. I get the idea. A bad train.
The world is upside down, Alice. Inmates run the asylum. No thanks. And worst of all, I'm left tealess.
Tragic. If I do help, will you help me in return?
Cross my heart, if I had one. Find my limbs and toss them into the chute. Machines will do the rest. Be on your way now, that's a good girl. Best way out is through the clock face.
Yeah, can you tell it's from the late 2000s / early 2010s? With the highly excessive bloom. Actually, come to think of it, can I turn off the bloom? Nope. That way, umbrella. That. Let's see. Clock face. Yeah, I got that. Oh! Okay, so the clockwork bomb can be used to keep weight on a pressure pad. Apparently it'll self-detonate after a while. Smelling and regurgitating. Assemblage or destruction as required.
Workers' paradise. Fight the good fight. Work until you expire. Substantial rewards in heaven. It is better to give labor than to receive pay for it. A workers' paradise. Fight the good fight. Work until you expire. Substantial rewards in heaven.
While focused? Oh, while targeting an enemy. Right. If timed correctly, Alice's block can deflect certain enemy attacks.
Better to give labor than to receive pay for it.
Oh. What? Oh, it can be used offensively. Oof. What? Okay, what key? Okay, jump float. Hysteria, ranged weapons. None of these correspond to the umbrella. I recall seeing something about the umbrella on the PC gaming wiki, that it's not bound to anything by default. But I would have thought it would have been bound on the controller. What button? It's the A button when you have a lock on. Okay. That actually, in retrospect, almost makes sense, because A doesn't do anything while you're locked on. Okay. Dang it. How do I damage? Ooh. Oh, did I damage it? Okay. Menacing room. Okay, so the fireball. So you can only deflect while the umbrella's spinning. I think. Oh. Yeah. Keep throwing them. Ow. If you could throw some fireballs, that'd be great. Come on. Why won't he throw fireballs at me anymore? It's the only way I have to damage him. At least that they've given me so far. Am I just getting, like, impressively bad RNG? There we go. And after all that time, that still didn't kill him. So was that just, like, impressively bad RNG, or am I completely missing something? Like, I'm almost thinking it's like the, like the Marauder from Doom Eternal, where you have to be a specific distance from him. But I think that might be giving this game a bit too much credit. And even if it was, it's kinda BS in that game, and it would be kinda BS in this game. I think it is a distance thing. How many many times do I have to... Oh, I meant to... Come on. How many hits does this guy take? Wait. There's... I just noticed that gate there. Whoa, what the heck was that? Okay, this second phase has lasted approximately forever. Ow. Yeah, no, I still can't hit him. I keep forgetting what this guy is called. So I don't know even... Those last few times, it definitely looks like it's actually hitting him, unlike some of the times before. The game just alt-tabbed itself. Okay, what's this guy called? E while focused to block with Alice's umbrella. If timed correctly, Alice's block can deflect certain enemy attacks. Menacing Ruin. Okay. Alice. Menacing Ruin. Let's see if I can tactics. Initially, the menacing ruin has 3 doll faces protected with 2 porcelain arms. The fireballs can be easily deflected with the umbrella to break the arms and leave the monster vulnerable. Another tactic is to use the hobby horse or the teapot cannon, as they disregard the enemy's armor. Ranged attacks are preferable, especially if other enemies are present. However, the player must be attentive if the enemy is defending, so the attacks are not reflected back at Alice. Using teapot cannon can supposedly, eventually his arms fall down. I don't have a teapot cannon. I have no clue what that even is. Yeah, it says after you shatter one of its arms off by deflecting its attacks with the umbrella, either spam the teapot cannon or use the teapot cannon to shatter the first 2 heads. What? I don't know what that is. Okay. That was not obvious, game. I completely did not even notice that its arm fell off. So, oh hey, a pig snout. Okay, so what happens is the when you first deflect an attack, one of its arms gets destroyed. I didn't even notice that because they're kind of amorphous blobs. Not as bad as Arcane's Prey in that sense, but they're still there. Kind of amorphous blobs, so it's tough to get a sense of stuff like that.
It's been years now, Alice. Time to put away childish things.
There we go. So yeah, once you figure out what the heck is going on, once you figure out what the heck is going on, that fight isn't too hard. It's just finding out, it's just figuring out what you're supposed to do.